All right, we're good to go. So, we'll get your in-game name
My in-game name is Lord Broseiden.
and your division.
Is currently Gold 5, but I only have 20 games played on the season. I finished Gold 2 last season.
Okay, so first question: what made you start playing League of Legends?
It was a free-to-play game, and I was a poor student, so I was like, hey, this seems kind of cool, and I was pretty sure I had some friends that played it, so I started playing it, and I hated it, and I quit not that long after, and then I came back about 6 months later and started liking it.
I was the same way when I first started playing. The turret range really confused me and angered me a lot.
Yep. You know what actually made me come back? Dominion.
Really?
Seriously, Dominion came out, and I was like, this looks like a fast-paced version of the game, and that entices me a lot more. And then while playing Dominion, I realized that the first 15 minutes of Summoner's Rift can actually be fun, and learn to love that.
And
I just wanted to team fight constantly.
yeah. So, do you play a lot of ARAM then, or?
I do on my alternate account to level it up, because playing in Summoner's Rift on any kind of sub 30 account is ridiculously inconsistent.
Oh yeah. And how long have you been playing?
Oh, late season 1.
Ooh. Experienced.
Skarner came out right when I started playing. Let me just right. When did he come out? Since about that's October 2011.
Wow. And what drives you to continue playing?
Competition. I'm really competitive, and honestly, it's not getting to the next tier. It's not anything like that. I just really like having a good game. Feels really good.
Nice. Alright. So yeah, we already went through the current rank, past ranks. Have you ever been lower than gold?
I have. Season 1, I finished bronze.
Cool.
And season 2, I finished silver. I was actually silver 1, and I was pushing for gold, and I made it to my gold 5 promos about 5 or so times, and couldn't get through any of the times because of various shit that happened. So that was very frustrating. And then I just kind of ran out of time because I was in school and just didn't have the time to grind so hard.
Yeah.
But I promptly hit gold 5 pretty much the second season 4 started. Or
Nice.
season 3 started.
Okay.
Wait, do I have that?
I don't know. That's something that you should know.
I think I meant to say season 3 and then season. Yeah, that's the way that happened. It was season 3 I finished silver 1.
Nice.
Season 1 I finished bronze. Season 2 I finished silver. Something.
Just a steady climb.
Yeah, silver in season 2 they didn't have divisions. That started in season 3. So
Yeah, that was just an MMR based thing, right?
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But I finished silver.
Decent. So, this is going to be a longer question, but thoughts on people from other leagues, starting with bronze.
Okay, I have no idea. I really my alternate account, I'm fully on intending, and I'm sorry to anyone that I caused to have losses because of this, but I want to drop it the fuck down to bronze 5. I want to see what that shit looks like, because I have no idea. You hear all this stuff about bronze players, and you see plays on Reddit and stuff like that, and I want to know what it's like, and I want to see how hard it is to climb out of it. I want to confirm or deny Elo hell.
Yeah, so general thoughts on silver players.
Well, I was one. So honestly, it was for me being a silver player, it was a mechanical thing. I had pretty good game knowledge. I always thought I had better game knowledge than the division I was in. I still actually think I do, but I needed to just play the game and practice more. I actually don't have, I have how many? 483 normal wins. And then assuming about 50-50, so less than 1,000 games played in normal and Dominion and Twisted Tree Line and ARAM and blah blah blah, all those things, which is, compared to a lot of my friends that are around the same level as me, a lot less. So, and a lot of it's just come down to I haven't had the time to grind it out and just get that mechanical muscle memory.
Yeah.
And the more that I've been able to play, I've just steadily climbed. So I think that was my experience as a silver player. was that I had okay game knowledge, and I probably like to think that I had a lot better than it actually was, but I just needed to play and experience the game and get that muscle memory and experience the matchups and
All
get my
right.
reaction time up.
So gold players thought of that.
Yeah. It's we're the best. Yeah. It's pretty much heaven, you know. We do nothing wrong. And we know everything. We're actually all LCS caliber. It's just because of all the players that are stuck at Plat 5 from boosting, it just prevents us, you know. It really gets us down.
Yeah. No,
Now,
I
gold,
get that.
gold, I think is it's not really that big of a difference from silver. Really, it's pretty subtle. I think it's the biggest difference from silver to gold is either attitude or mechanical ability. If you can improve one of those two things, honestly, I don't think it's that hard to make it to gold. I see a lot of people do really stupid shit, is what I mean to say. So it can't be that good. I don't feel like that good of a player.
So platinum players.
Based on what I've heard, it really just seems like it's full of people that kind of barely edge their way through from gold, and a bunch of people that truly believe they should be diamond and are toxic as fuck, is what I've heard. Like Plat 1 sounds like the worst division in the world. It just sounds horrible, and everyone there are just massive assholes. So I don't know. I guess it's because you're so close to the top. Like once you're Diamond 5, you can tell people I'm Diamond, and then they can assume whatever. But once you're Diamond 5, you can tell people anything you want, and they'll think you're the greatest player in the game. And I think Diamond is like top 1%. So even if you're Diamond 5, then right on, you're obviously a really good player. But everyone just pushes so hard to get from that Plat 1 to Diamond 5, and it really doesn't mean that much. But I guess externally, people seem to think it does.
Yeah, and then diamond players. You kind of discussed Diamond 5 already, so let's jump to like the Diamond 1 guys, like those top tier.
Yeah. Well, there doesn't seem to be that many of them, because I read on Reddit the other day that something like 25% of Diamond is Diamond 5, or more than that, or I can't remember what it was, but a ridiculous percentage, which is 25% doesn't seem like that ridiculous, because if there's 5%, then 20% each.
Yeah, I heard it was like 40 or something around that.
Yeah.
A lot of people sitting at Diamond 5.
Not horribly surprised about that. But anyways, about the Diamond 1 people, I mean, that's pretty much your cream of the crop solo queue, basically. Like people that, I mean, for the most part, are probably, it seems like a lot of people that make it that high are one-trick ponies. They learn a couple champions really, really well, learn the matches inside and out, and then kind of just
spam it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like Box and his Mad Ribbon plays, stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Does this apply to Challenger and stuff like that too? Or are we
yeah, the Challenger is going to be the next one for your thoughts. So yeah, what do you think of Challenger players?
Seems even more one-trick pony-ish. Like people pretty much master a champion and then play a couple around a decent level and hope that they don't get stuck on those champions, basically. Versatility seems pretty low outside of the LCS players. And I think they don't really play solo queue to practice the competitive side of it, right? They just do it to keep their mechanics up. They scrim for the mechanical side. So really, it kind of just seems like these people are just the mechanical reaction time gods. They just react really, really well to individual things. They know build paths well, and they just stomp their lane and win lane, win game.
Yeah.
That's what it seems like.
So next question is thoughts on the general League of Legends community.
A lot better than it was a couple years ago.
Oh, yeah.
It really doesn't seem that bad to me, to be honest. Like, compared to other really popular communities like right now, and I don't know it so well, but I mean, outside of like the Twitch user base and stuff like that, I'm thinking more like Reddit and official forums and people that talk about it outside of their basements and their computers in the real world, go to things like the finals and Comic-Con events and whatever. League players don't seem that bad. They seem okay. A hell of a lot better than they used to be. I think Riot did a really good job in shaping up the community and making it a lot more tolerable place to play.
I agree. So, do you pay attention to the pro leagues, like LCS, stuff like that?
Yep. I watch almost every LCS game, and I read the recaps of almost every other league. I don't always necessarily watch like LPL and it's not OGN anymore, but LCK or whatever they're calling it. Yeah. I don't often watch those games. I used to actually try and watch like pretty much as many of the games as I possibly could. And back when I was taking classes in college, I just didn't have time to play the game. So while doing homework, I would just watch the VODs, which was giving me the same sort of fix as playing the game anyways. So it was kind of a spectator sport for me. Yeah, I watch pretty much all the LCS, all NA, most EU, and recaps of all the other stuff.
All right. And do you watch or follow any streamers or content creators?
Not that often. I don't watch streams as much as I used to. I actually have the CLG ranked 5s that just went up on Reddit a couple like yesterday or something like that. I'm watching like game 5 of 6 of those because they were pretty funny.
Oh, they're
Anytime
hilarious.
I can watch some Rush Hour, Doublelift and Afram, who are really fun to watch. And the whole CLG dynamic is usually really fun to watch, despite them not even being like my favorite team. They're just really fun to watch.
Yeah.
I don't watch many of the streams too often because honestly, like, most of the pro players get really salty and just quiet, and they're not really that entertaining. So, I like, if you want to watch some sick plays, then I mean, I might throw on Bjergsen, or I might watch like the real POB, the original Po Belter, stuff like that. But more often than not, it's like montages and funny things. Network Kitten, Dodge Lol. YouTube creators that mostly make funny stuff. I have watched some Spazzy, but
I love Spazzy.
not as much as I used to. Honestly, anyone that makes a sick montage or a funny mashup of LCS stuff, that's usually what I watch in terms of league content.
Have you seen Peace Pigeon?
Yeah, Peace Pigeon's pretty cool.
Yeah, he's pretty good.
Anytime, I don't have most of these guys subscribed on YouTube because I don't really go on YouTube that much, but if I ever see it on front page on Reddit, I usually watch it.
Yeah. All right, so that's that. And